yes, it's all psychological intention, which are also vibrations, working with this real reality of vibration. But then again, now I want to heal myself. But what, let's suppose I've had a bad divorce, and I feel guilty, or I think the other one has done a lot of harm to me, and subconsciously or consciously I create all these thoughts and emotions and bad things, and I get sicker and sicker, and the doctor doesn't know what's happening to me. That's because bioenergetically your body is like a machine carrying out the software you put into it. Information-based software, bioenergetics. The Russians call it energetics, by the way, scalar electromagnetics. But that's what you do. You create your own illnesses by subconsciously or consciously, by bad thoughts, bad energy, bad whatever, and it works synchronistically. But now, third case, if someone else would use this information and load it onto a carrier wave, sound, light, energy, you can use laser, high frequency sounds, and put information-based stuff on there, like information which you normally put in a vaccine, or in a pill, or in a biowarfare component. Let's say you would, on purpose, try to harness and to actually influence and damage parameters of the immune system. If we can do it with pills which are actually vibration based on a deeper level, we can do it with intention and thought forms and emotions, one way or the other way, depending on the intention and the effect you want to accomplish. Someone else might, and of course this is being done, use this same information to actually harm. And this is the bad thing of what I call you have the white magic component and you have the black magic component. And I'm all for, in my lectures and workshops, I always show the thin thread I have to walk of the dangers which are actually real of vaccination and biowarfare and all the other stuff, but also the good things, because they come to light right now, right? Maybe you noticed. And the good thing is, if you turn them around, because they were turned around, you use the white magic component, and you can see that we can actually heal non-locally with a lot of cost thrown out, our bodies, the world, the environment, because free energy, maybe it's not totally free, but it's freer than the cost we have every month for our energy work, is clean energy. So that's one problem solved. Free energy, clean energy, environment, frequency based, electricity based. Our cells are also like a dipole, like a battery, like electricity. I mean, I can talk and there's nothing plugged into me. This is strange. I'm a free energy walking organism. And so are you, of course. So if we realize that, we go into the realm of biophysics. And it has to be spiritual biophysics, multi-dimensional biophysics, and holographic biophysics. Because holographic biophysics means that the input signals, because that was what I was wondering about doing psychology. Okay, I know the brain and I know so much, but I had all these questions. What about the information coming in? This is not a brain, but you can hear me though. The camera is still working, but I'm going to make a joke. Then you see how crazy sound is, because we can't see it, but we know it's real, and it gets converted here into from mechanical energy to electromagnetic energy to electric energy, which electromagnetic component into it. When it reaches the brain, it gets converted and transformed, and you can actually hear me. And when you hear music, which is all the unseen worlds of vibrations and frequencies, you can maybe cry because a couple of frequencies match up in a way you think about a little child, or you get emotional, or you get happy. How does that work? It's all the unseen worlds which actually form our emotions, touch our emotions, and transfer to those emotions. So these thoughts and emotions are frequency based also. So that's the relationship we have here. We have electromagnetics, bioacoustics, electrogenetics in the DNA, and that's a whole different ballgame than just looking at how drugs influence our hormonal levels, pH levels, neurotransmitter levels, and then thinking we are healing people. That's a problem. All those side effects are actually real problems. Because if we are so highly evolved, we have medicine-based evidence which suggests we are doing a good thing, then why do we live longer but get sicker all the time? We are not helping people, we are making people more sick and profiting from it. So if it's all real frequency-based, like I show you with the invisible examples, another example which is in my book from the Russian scientist Gurdjieff, amazing. You know, when I cut off my leg, I won't, because it's going to be a drastic performance here for this interview, but if I did, there wouldn't be a nerve running here to my toe, okay? That's logical. So we burn it off and we hope it's all going to be fine, no infections. But then I have this aching pain in my toe. Where does that come from? From regular science, I can't have any pain. But when you ask patients who have amputated legs, and you ask them where does pain come from, they are crazy with pain. But they don't have a clue where it comes from. And so, the regular scientists also don't have a clue, because there's no nerve running there. There's nothing. If you step on my toe, there's a nerve running to my brain saying, oops, ouch, and going back to the motor nerve saying, up, let's retract because I don't want to step on this one again. But there's no leg, there are no signals, there are no nerves, there are no muscles, there's no tissue, there's no matter. But matter don't matter, like I said, because it's energy based. The energy field is still there, because otherwise I couldn't feel this pain. But this thing is amazing, because this phantom leg pain is amazing, but what I'm going to tell you right now is amazing. Gurdjieff actually showed that you can put DNA, if you put something from here, you have DNA, you put it here, okay, in a dark room, pitch black, but which still has virtual photons, virtual light. The fact that